Good morning. Welcome to the Lasham Daily Briefing for Tuesday, the 6th of January 2026. You're looking at the synoptic from yesterday at lunchtime with high pressure out in sort of mid-Atlantic, and that was kind of ridging up the west coast with a few low pressures down the east coast and whatnot. It gave us a bit of a northerly flow yesterday, quite cold, and we did have some good flying. So through midnight last night, you can see that ridge is starting to come round over the UK. And by lunchtime today, it's going to be reaching out across France and into sort of Central Europe. And that's giving us a westerly flow with a few fronts coming our way associated with the low pressure that's just to the north of Scotland. If we run that through midnight tonight into tomorrow, you can see we're again free of frontal systems, but we will have some perhaps a bit stronger winds on Wednesday and sort of a bit more north in it again compared to today. The sat pic shows a lot of cloud cover to the north of us. It shows Lasham's quite clear at the moment, but that's not going to last all day. I fear that we're going to see a bit of cloud cover later on in the day. As for the rain forecast, there are a few showers coming down the country, some of them getting quite close to us, and I'm pretty sure they could be quite wintry with the temperatures we've got at the moment. And if we have a look at the actual precipitation forecast and run that through, you can see they kind of fizzle out just before they get here. So I'm not holding out too much hope that we're going to stay absolutely free of them, but it is looking promising. And I'm hoping that we should be able to fly right through until the end of the day. Odium's TAF. We just refreshed that. So the latest one 14 minutes ago. They're forecasting 240 degrees, 8 knots, greater than 10k visibility, scattered at 3,000 feet. A 30% chance between 9 o'clock and 1 o'clock, visibility down to 4 kilometers and light showers of snow. Broken at 1,200 feet with a 40% chance that temporarily between 7 o'clock and 9 o'clock tonight, well, it's after dark, but scattered at 2,000 feet. Because of the wind direction, I've gone upwind to Mid-Wallop to see what's ahead of us. We've got 2,506 knots, greater than 10k visibility, scattered at 2,500 feet, and a 40% chance that between 9 o'clock and 12 o'clock is down to 4 kilometers in light showers and rain or snow, and that's scattered at 1,200 feet. Spot winds to the north of us, 1,000-foot wind, 240 degrees, 20 knots. To the south of us, 1,000-foot, 270, 15 knots. Wind air showing about 5 knots westerly at the start of the day. We run that through to about 4 o'clock this afternoon. There's a bit more south in it, and it's increased by a knot to 7 knots. That's a couple of knots to 7 knots. The Met Office forecast concur with that, west-southwesterly going around to southwesterly, 6 to 7 knots. They reckon we're going to be overcast for much of the day, maybe a bit of sun getting through around about lunchtime, early afternoon. Temperature down about 1 to 2 degrees throughout the day, but feeling more like 4, or minus 4, minus 3 as the day goes on. So make sure you wrap up well. GFS are forecasting about 2 degrees centigrade for around lunchtime today, with the dew point and down around about 1. So just a 1 degree split there. And the temperature, when I last looked, was minus 6 outside with the dew point at minus 8. We'll just refresh that just to see what's still going. Yeah, still pretty much the same. There, but that should warm up throughout the morning. Camera on the south side shows this west-southwesterly flow with A bit of cloud cover, but it looks reasonably high and quite flyable at this moment in time. SkySight suggesting that the cloud base is going to become an issue around about lunchtime for a little while. I would imagine that'll be when those showers are coming this way. But then cleaning up again for pretty much the rest of the afternoon. Top meteo, again, if we run this through from 9 o'clock, showing significant weather, there is that little band of showers that come through around about lunchtime and clear up for the rest of the afternoon. No times, there's nothing to concern us. It's close enough to Lasham for the flying that we're doing today. So let's move on to the local airfield briefing and have a look at the bookings. So there's one K21 on booked flying. There's a couple of K21s on the casual list. There's K30 on our trial lessons. There's plenty of single seat availability, and the simulator is available as per usual. There are some movements today. 11:33 local. There's a 737 due to arrive. It was supposed to come in yesterday. It's been delayed until today. Now the runway's a little bit clearer of snow. And there's a 727 scheduled to go out at 12:30 for a maintenance check flight. And that'll be arriving back at 13:30. They want to keep the fire response vehicles out there, as this aircraft hasn't flown for some time and could return at any moment. So I'm going to suggest that we take lunch between 12:30 and 1:30 and come in and get warmed up, get fed, and get back out. As per usual, the 12:30 may slip a little bit, so we can always be a bit flexible with our lunch hour as well. So the general situation today is there's a ridge of high pressure to the south, cold westerly winds. There's ice on the ground in places, so be careful out on the airfield, both walking and driving. Runway 27 is in use today, winter ops. Cable's on the south side today. Please be ready when the cable or tug arrives. And of course, do not land or taxi on the disused runways, which are shown here in red. And of course, if your gliders need washing at the end of the day, then use minimum amount of water just to get the mud off the underside. With the temperatures being this cold, we don't want to be chucking lots of water in there and it freezing. So here's the setup. Cables on the south side being towed out on the boom. Winching off the runway, air towing off the runway on the north side. Both left and right hand circuits to land on the grass. That's it from me today. Have a great day's flying. Enjoy yourselves and please keep it safe.